scary ghost videos caught on camera. The apparition. This first ghost video comes from TikTok, uploaded by Lost Soul in a Bowl. Lost Soul in a Bowl claims that their Ring camera caught a quote ghost, but as always, I'll roll the clip and you can make up your own mind. Something white is caught on camera as it slowly approaches the house. The mysterious white blob of mist appears from the left side of the screen before it floats all the way to the right, hovering just above the ground. But the question is, what is it? Is this evidence of a ghost caught on camera as Lost Soul in a Bowl claims? You tell me. Today's scary video is sponsored by SurfShark. SurfShark is a powerful VPN tool that allows you to browse the web safely and securely. Have you ever wanted to watch a movie but can't find it on Netflix? Well, I hate to break it to you, this is because different countries have different viewing restrictions. Netflix might block a film in your country, but not in another. With SurfShark, you can effortlessly change countries at the push of a button and get instant access to content that may be blocked in the country you live in. For example, if I wanted to watch the Conjuring movies, Netflix in the UK does not have them available. However, if I switch my connection to India using Surfshark VPN, boom, all the Conjuring films are now available for me to watch whenever I want. Surfshark is currently offering an incredible deal which you can get right now. You'll get 83% off and 3 extra months free. Plus, you'll be able to use Surfshark on an unlimited number of devices. All you have to do is join Surfshark VPN today using my link in the description and enter promo code MINDJUNKIE. This incredible deal won't last long, so get your hands on Surfshark today by clicking the link in the description. The Haunting of Flat 7. The next set of creepy videos that I put together come from the TikTok account Flat 7 Ghost. Flat 7 Ghost apparently has been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity inside his apartment for months. One day, the activity got so bad that he decided to document it, and this is what he caught. Door can be heard rattling over and over. Flat 7 goes closer and the door can still be heard rattling, but when he opens it up, there's nobody on the other side. Then a loud sound startles him. He spins around and notices 2 of the heavy chairs have all of a sudden mysteriously moved to the center of the room. And if you look here, we can see that prior to Flat 7 opening the door, the chairs were neatly tucked under the table. But this wouldn't be the last time something frightening happens.
See, it's still happening. Honestly, this is all the time. Whoa, Jesus. The cat scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Rory, you were really scaring the shit out of me. I know Rory didn't do that. What the f is going on? What the f happened, Rory?
As Flat 7 is trying to work, the door can be heard rattling again. He puts his hand on the handle and the rattling suddenly stops. However, when he lets go, the rattling begins again. Flat 7 opens the door, but again, no one's on the other side. Then a noise frightens him. He spins around, and the cat's toy tunnel is mysteriously moved from the floor and is now on the sofa. But it doesn't stop there.
Right, so I'm just in the toilet, and as you can hear, the door's rattling. So I feel quite trapped, but
as Flat 7 is in his bathroom, this time the bathroom door rattles over and over again. He opens it up and finds his cat outside. Confused, he looks around. Then the sound of footsteps can be heard running towards him. Frustrated and annoyed that something is haunting his home, Flat 7 sets up a static infrared camera and leaves it running. And it didn't take long for it to capture something. Captured on Flat 7's infrared camera placed in his living room, a kitchen drawer mysteriously opens all on its own. The pair notice it and are understandably confused. On another night, a whisk bizarrely jumps out of a holder and crashes onto the floor. The cat jumps up to check what's happened, then several orbs can be seen floating around Flat 7's kitchen. In another clip, a chair strangely moves out from under the table, somehow by itself. TikTok viewers were left creeped out by these videos uploaded by Flat 7 Ghost, with many agreeing that his apartment is most definitely haunted. But what do you think? Did Flat 7 Ghost capture evidence of real paranormal activity in his flat? Let me know your thoughts on this one. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. The Kelvedon Hatch Bunker. This next ghost video comes from one of my favourite ghost hunting channels, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. The ghost hunters conduct a paranormal investigation and recorded the following footage from their visit to the huge Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker. Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker was constructed back in 1951 as a base for the UK Central Operations in the event of a nuclear attack. Jeff explains that visitors and staff of the Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker have witnessed full-bodied apparitions of RAF officers wandering the different levels of the bunker. Apparently, during the construction of the bunker, workers uncovered and disturbed a graveyard. Jeff also mentions that there were many deaths of workers during the bunker's construction. Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations set up their equipment and captured this on camera.
We're the only people in this bunker. We've secured the bomb blast doors. No one can get in here, it's just us. So any sounds, any noises that we actually hear will be coming from inside this bunker. The walls are 10 feet thick with reinforced steel. As I say, it's built for a nuclear attack. No noise from the outside can contaminate anything that we've recorded. Now, I'm not sure if you were here when this place was being constructed, but there was a gentleman that was called Ronald Horn, a civil engineer. He was the project manager here. Do you remember Ronald Horn? I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago.
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago. What?
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
I've spoken to Ronald.
Died not so long ago. What?
What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
While attempting to make contact with the spirits, Jeff mentions the project manager of the bunker, a man named Ronald Horn. Then, out of nowhere, a voice can clearly be heard saying, "Died not so long ago," and the ghost hunters become shocked. After that surprising moment, the team decide to move to another area of the bunker, but weirdly, one of the doors won't open, as if something is forcing it closed from the other side. The ghost hunters ask politely to leave, and then suddenly the door opens easily. Then later in the video, the team decide to use their SLS Connect camera in the bunker's government department area, and amazingly, they capture something very creepy.
You got one? Oh my god.
There's some working.
Look on the computer.
That looks quite incredible.
Oh my god. That is crazy.
My name's Jeff. What's your name?
Still there, mate? There's nothing there to give a false reading.
I've come to speak to you. I don't know which side of here he's...
Right, if you walk about another foot the way you were going,
Oh, my right arm is really tingling.
you're touching him now.
I'm getting static. It's going all the way through my arm. There's static here.
Is there? I mean, if you were to step half a step forwards,
I would be hitting the table.
well, you're.
Yeah,
That's where it is.
I've got static going all through my arm. Is he not turned?
No. It's not typing at the moment.
I kid you not. All of my head is tingling, and all this arm as well. Everything's tingling now. I can feel it. It's complete static going through my body.
Captured on Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations SLS Connect camera, a mysterious figure can be seen. The figure appears to be working on one of the old government computers. Jeff approaches it, and when he holds out his hand in the area where the figure can be seen, he begins to feel static running through his body. Then later in the video, the ghost hunters decide to bed down for the night on separate floors of the bunker, and as they're getting ready for bed, one of their static night vision cameras catches this. As Phil climbs into bed, someone or something can be seen moving at rapid speed past the door window, and Phil has no idea something is only a few feet away from him. Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations say that they were alone during this ghost hunt at the Kelvedon Hatch bunker. So the question is, who is this? And who is this? Did Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations capture real ghost footage on camera in this historic bunker? Let me know down below. The Caterham Ghost. This next ghost video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Vincent Lelrishi. Vincent claims that while driving on the A22 Caterham bypass in Caterham, Surrey, he caught a quote ghost on his car's dashcam. catch it? On the left side of the screen, a mysterious figure can be seen. Now, I must admit, it's quite hard to see, but if we enhance the brightness of the video, we can definitely see some sort of figure in the headlights just off the side of the road. Apparently the A22 Caterham bypass is known to be extremely haunted, and many commenters on this video claim to have witnessed this quote ghost many times over the years. Local residents have even given it the nickname the Caterham Ghost. But what do you think? Did Vincent capture the infamous Caterham ghost on his car's dashcam? Let me know what you think. The Walker. I found the following creepy image on Facebook. It was uploaded by Tyriasha Smith. Apparently, her partner Wesley broke down next to a creepy cemetery in New Hampshire with no one around, and broken down next to a cemetery, Wesley felt a little bit creeped out. He decided to snap a photo of his location and caught something rather creepy. Captured in a photo by Tyriasha's partner Wesley, we can see a cemetery at night with a pedestrian crossing the road, but if you look closely, you'll see that's no ordinary person. An enhanced version of the image shows the person walking is actually transparent. The mysterious figure captured in this photo also appears to be dressed in outdated clothing. Facebook users have been left divided on this photo, with many leaning towards it being a quote ghost. However, some argue that it's caused by low light on the newer iPhones, but Tyriasha is adamant no one else was around at the time her husband took this photo. So what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera as Tyriasha and her husband claim? You tell me. The Dunkirk Lighthouse. This next creepy clip was uploaded to the ghost hunting YouTube channel Paranormal Souls. The ghost hunters venture out to conduct a paranormal investigation at the Dunkirk Lighthouse, located in New York, USA. The team start out by calling out to any spirits that may reside in the old lighthouse, and within minutes, something decides to show itself.
We can have a conversation if you like.
As the Paranormal Souls team are attempting to communicate with any spirits in the old lighthouse, unaware to them, their night vision camera caught a strange, faint orb moving into view from the right side of the screen. It slowly crosses in front of one of the investigators before it disappears, never to be seen again. This fascinating capture amazed Paranormal Souls viewers, but was it a ghostly orb or something else? The Spirit. This next ghost video was captured by a visitor to the infamous Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester Mystery House has a very haunted past. Construction began in 1886 under the guidance of owner Sarah Winchester. Sarah sadly lost her only child to disease, and later lost her husband too, but his death meant she'd inherited a huge fortune from his company, Winchester Repeating Arms. Sarah was told by a medium that she was cursed by all the people who had passed away thanks to her husband's company, and the only way that she could avoid this curse was to build a house. If she stopped building, she would succumb to the curse. Construction on the unplanned house continued for 36 years, and it is said to be haunted by more than 1,000 ghosts. Ghost tours of the house and estate are open daily to everyone, and as you can probably guess, with over 1,000 ghosts and dozens of daily visitors to the house taking photos and videos, someone must have caught something, right? Reddit user Resident Science 525 claims that while visiting the Winchester Mystery House, he caught something rather difficult to explain. Captured on camera, something white appeared appears. The white mist-like thing, which sort of resembles a human figure, slowly floats into view of the camera before it disappears into thin air. Resident Science 525 says that there were no windows, no air vents in the hallway, and no reflective surfaces, and that he uploaded this video to the subreddit Ghosts in search of answers. The post quickly gained traction, with many redditors stating that this is very likely a ghost, based on their visits and experiences at the Winchester Mystery House. But what do you think? Is this one of the thousands of ghosts at the infamous Winchester Mystery House? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The Entity. The final ghost video for today comes from the Italian ghost hunting channel PIT. The paranormal investigation team believe they may have accidentally awoken a demonic presence in their home. Rewind a couple of weeks. The paranormal investigation team were invited to investigate a house that the owner suspected was haunted. The ghost hunters spent 6 days inside the house, with cameras recording 24/7 and, unsurprisingly, caught some pretty interesting evidence. After 6 days, the team decided to review the footage they'd caught.
Una mano che sembra afferrare la sbarra e mi dice che nello scatto precedente non c'è. Che cazzo è?
La videocamera.
Che videocamera?
Quella lì di fianco a te. Porca di quella vacca schifosa.
Questa?
Madonna.
Cont, la faccia visiva.
Si vola.
Porca troia. Si era
Basta, va bene. Cioè,
Grazie, basta. Ok?
No, minchia, raga.
ma sei sicuro?
Sì, era proprio quello.
Madonna, partite.
Simone analyzes the footage, but halfway through, while inspecting one of their captures, an old camera on his desk begins to emit some sort of interference with their equipment. The ghost hunters become creeped out by this, as the old camera is apparently no longer functional. Paolo and Debbie decide to dig deeper into what could have caused the camera to fire up. They open the camera and some sort of white smoke can be seen seeping out. The pair suspect that the camera could be the reason strange things have been occurring in their home over the past few weeks, and they decide to investigate further. They use a bunch of equipment, including a spirit box device, to try and communicate with whatever is haunting them. They begin to hear strange noises coming from another part of their house. They go to investigate and capture this on camera.
Nel caso di allarmarsi così. Non ci ha detto il suo nome. Cosa?
Non lo so,
Cos'era?
c'è stato
Cos'era?
uno là dietro. L'hai sentito?
Sì, l'ho sentito.
C'è qualcuno? Vedi qualcosa? C'è un gatto?
No,
Neanche qui per terra all'inizio, lì dove c'è il bagno? Guarda un po'. Ecco lì.
no,
Sei sicuro che non c'era un gatto?
no, non vedo gatti. Ok, perfetto. Possiamo rimanere al buio, per favore, però? Come no?
Perché devi rimanere al buio? Abbiamo acceso finalmente la luce.
Perché magari vuole così. Possiamo? Non succede niente, adesso ce l'hai la luce. Ce l'hai la luce e constatato che non ci sono ladri che sono venuti a rubare, non so, televisori. Ok?
Per me possono anche rubarli.
Ok. Allora, proviamo a vedere se c'è qualcuno in casa qua.
Mettilo lì.
Metto qua sul tavolo.
Mettilo lì in mezzo invece.
Dove?
dove si passa, dove si cammina, dove ci si muove.
Metto qua sul gradino. Ok. Ok. Perfetto.
As Paolo and Debbie step out of the room, a low growling noise, like what Debbie says sounds like an angry cat, can be heard. But when Paolo turns to check, there's nothing there. The pair make their way downstairs, but no one's there either. Debbie is worried the noises might have come from burglars and that they can't see a thing, so she wants to turn the lights on so they can at least see a little bit. But Paolo thinks the demon is more likely to communicate with them in the dark, so the lights stay off and Paolo uses the night vision camera as their only source of light. They decide to place a K2 meter on the stairs in an attempt to communicate with whatever is haunting their home, and then this happens.
Ma non sapevamo niente e non c'era dentro niente. E comunque, anche se dentro ci fosse stato qualcosa, c'era sicuramente qualcosa che non era tuo.
No.
Ma era di chi mi ha dato questa 8 mm.
Esatto. Esatto.
È passato tanto tempo. È sempre Merlino.
Io veramente.
È sempre Merlino.
Mamma mia.
Puoi passare dalle scale
Esatto.
per farci capire se hai capito, oppure illuminare lo strumento che ho in mano?
O Merlino è attratto dal REM pod, oppure non lo so, oppure sta vedendo qualcosa di strano. Cioè, non può solo che essere quello. Porca miseria, dopo! Stai ferma, stai calma. Sei circondata da fumo.
Cosa?
Sei circondata, Madonna santa.
Cosa? Dove? Non lo vedo io, Paolo. Dai, smettila. Paolo!
Ti farò vedere le immagini. Devastante.
Cosa?
Eri circondata dal fumo. C'era tutto un alone di fumo.
Non vedo niente, Paolo, vedo solo fumo.
Porca miseria.
Possiamo accendere la luce, per favore? Possiamo, per favore, accendere la luce? Possiamo smetterla e basta?
While the pair are discussing the situation, their REM pod device triggers, but when they look, their cat Merlin is right next to it. They wonder if Merlin was the one who set it off, or if he could possibly see something they can't. But then, when Paolo turns around, a mysterious cloud of smoke can be seen on Paolo's night vision camera, hovering right next to Debbie, before it slowly vanishes out of sight. Debbie, surrounded by absolute darkness, can't see a thing, only the tiny red dot on the end of Paolo's camera. Terrified, she demands they turn the lights on and stop their investigation. PIT's viewers were horrified by this mysterious smoke surrounding Debbie, with many viewers saying that they need to get their house blessed immediately. But what do you think happened here? Is this mysterious smoke the demonic entity that the paranormal investigation team suspect is haunting their home? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. Also, don't forget to check out SurfShark by clicking the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.